You just put them in there, huh? Yeah, they're not cold. They don't feel cold. You don't know, huh? You don't know why they're not cold?
I just turned on the cooler and I just opened the door and it was not even 2 minutes.
Okay. I guess, shoot. I don't know what I want this morning. Shit. I don't feel cold enough. And this is, okay, all right. I guess I'll just take it. And then something before I work out, my workout. It's okay. Thank you. My pre-workout, I just said fuck it, man. You know, might as well get the workout on, man. Yesterday I only did like, what, 30 minutes? So I'm gonna do an hour. An hour workout. I'm gonna get some water, making sure we hydrate properly. Uh, man. So, pursuing the bag with a passion means that you're willing to sacrifice and go after your dreams like you mean it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Pursuing the bag with a passion. Just like you're willing to give up everything and go on a bag chasing journey. You feel what I'm saying? Go on a bag chasing journey, and every single day of your life, you're pursuing that shit like you mean it. You feel what I'm saying? You know, Just giving it all your might. You feel me? Pursuing the bag with all your might. That's what we need to do. You know, that's what we need to do. Pursue the bag and give it all you got. You feel what I'm saying? And then no doubts in your mind either. That's the one thing you gotta have is no doubts. No doubt that I can complete this mission. And there's no room for failure, bro. That's one thing that the society, that's the one thing that they fixed. You know, no room for failure, bro. There's no room for failure. Society made it to where like you cannot afford to fail, bro. Oh yeah, I gotta get my hair cut today. Let me see if I can get my hair cut today, man. Let me see if I can get it shampooed and cut, bald, completely bald. Cause I'm tired of this goddamn hat. You feel me? There's no room for failure, bro. That's one thing that they punish men for. They punish men for failure in society. Especially as you get older. You get past 40, you have no accomplishments, you have no money, you ain't financially stable. You get punished in society, bro. With scraps. They punish you with scraps. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they punish you, bro. And they reward you if you succeed, man. You get all kinds of rewards. You know, a more comfortable living, more beautiful women. But if you fail, you get punished. And then you suffer, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm only having a little bit of this Rockstar. I'm not gonna have a whole lot, man. I'm only having a little bit. That's one thing what happened to me, man. I failed in music, man. And then I suffered for the consequences. I suffered the consequences. You feel what I'm saying? Because I failed. You know, I ain't gonna let this dream go right now. The one that I'm pursuing right now, I ain't gonna let this go. You feel me? I'm gonna pursue it with a passion. You feel what I'm saying? That means you're passionate about your dream. You're passionate about your goal. You feel what I'm saying? You're waking up every day pursuing it. Every day of your life pursuing that shit until you get your foot in the door. Until something cracks. You know? You win, you get the girl, bro. You lose, you get sub 5 stalker. You lose, best believe sub 5 stalker is gonna be stalking you, pouring coffee on your car every single day, man. I was punished for not securing the bag, bro. You know, they gave me sub 5 stalker. You know, that was my punishment, bro. Boy, she was a terror, bro. Sub 5 stalker, I hated that bitch, bro. I mean, I couldn't get rid of that bitch. She just kept on, dude, she poured coffee on my car every single day, bro. Every single day. That broad was obsessed with me, bro. And I hated her. And people were like, man, maybe because she like you. I'm like, that's not the way you fucking, like, you know, that's not the way you show people that you like somebody or you like them. That's not the way, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I hated that broad, bro. I tell you, man, ugly women are the worst, bro. Certified women are the worst. Fuck the pretty ones, bro. That's one thing I learned. It's the ugly ones you gotta really watch out for, bro. Cause they more bitter than the ones who are very pretty. Don't get me wrong, the little princesses, they can be a terror too. But they got sense enough to move on, man. We just had a fitness instructor beat up her boyfriend, a fitness influencer, instructor, boxing champion, you know, steroid user, beat up her boyfriend, and she wasn't all that pretty. You feel what I'm saying? She was average at best, basically. Just on steroids. You know, those type of women are the worst, bro. Those type of women are the worst. Now, she wasn't sub 5 like sub 5 Stalker was, but, you know, she still was a terror, bro. She was average looking. You know, she beat up her boyfriend. Usually it's the other way around. But this female's different, man. she got all them steroids in her system, bro. All that roid rage and shit. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I don't mess with sub 5 women like that, man, ever again, bro. I've never messed with a sub 5 woman. I don't care how desperate I am for sex, bro. That left a bad taste in my mouth. That left a bad taste in my mouth, big time, bro. You know, sub 5 Stalker left a bad taste in my mouth. And not in a good way. You know. You know, like how you eat it from the back and you still got that pussy taste in your mouth, which is delicious. You know. Nah, not in that way, I'm afraid. Eat it from the back. Where Joey at? He crazy. You know what I'm saying, bro? You pursue that shit with a passion. Pursue the dream with a passion. That means every single day. Keep doing the same thing over and over again. Don't stop. Every single day for a long period of time, for years. Keep doing the same thing, bro. I have always needed you. I could never make it alone. You feel what I'm saying? Pursue that shit with a passion. You feel me? Pursue that shit with a passion. And don't let nobody stop you, man. Don't let sub 5 Stalker stop you. Don't let any type of woman stop you, bro. You keep going, bro. Don't be entering no relationships before you get there. That was my big mistake when I was younger, man. I think I was passionate about music, but apparently I wasn't passionate enough because I got into a relationship, you know, that lasted 4 or 5 years at first. No, the first time we were together, it lasted 6 years. The second time we were together, my ex-girlfriend, it lasted 2 years. But I had no business being with her, though. I should have been on my goal. I should have been on my music goal, man. And if she didn't have nothing to do with music, you shouldn't have nothing to do with her, bro. Even though she did help me buy a keyboard, but still, I was still distracted though because still had to deal with her after she bought me the keyboard. I still had to be in a relationship and deal with her, you know, after she helped buy that keyboard. You know, she helped me buy the keyboard. You feel me? She helped me buy the keyboard. I put 1,000 down and she put 1,000 down. Okay, it was a brand new, man. That was a nice keyboard, bro. I feel sorry that it got lost. You know, the repo man came and got my van, and it took all my music equipment, everything that I worked so goddamn hard for. Just went down the drain, man. You know, some days I still think, man, if I get a bag, I might pursue music again, man. It ain't too late. You know what I'm saying? I'll be smarter and more disciplined this time around, and I'll be done got older. What's up with this Joey Fingers? I was just talking about you, bro. Eating it from the back. What's up with it? Mr. Eating it from the back. You gotta eat little something from the back, man. You gotta eat little something from the back after she get off work. Yeah. After she get off work, you gotta eat it from the back. You gotta eat that bagel from the back too. Eat everything from the back. Oh man. Yeah, but like I said, man, pursue your dreams, man. So you can eat it from the back, and it be delicious looking females too that you can eat from the back. You get your money right, bro. You get that bag, you'll be able to eat all kinds of females from the back. I'm sorry, that's funny. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, eat everything from the back. Eat that coochie from the back. But like I said, bro, the bag come first, man. But for real, the bag, you gotta chase it. You gotta pursue it. It's long-term goals. Why you think criminals become criminals, bro? They don't want to take that long route. They want easy, fast cash. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody wants to take the long route, bro. I mean, think about how many Lamborghinis and other high-end cars like the Lamborghini, like the Ferrari, and don't forget the Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many like dudes that own that shit in your neighborhood, bro. You know, of course, you'll see Benzes everywhere, $60,000, $80,000, $100,000 cars all over the place. You know, $100,000 cars, Porsches. But it's very rare that you see a guy that's driving or pushing a Lamborghini that's worth like 400 grand, 500 grand. You feel what I'm saying? It's very rare that you see that. Why? Because the road to the bag is so hard. No homo. The road to the bag is so difficult that most people, they turn around and give up before, you know, anything pops off. It's extremely hard to produce wealth, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't talking about just making money at a regular job. I'm talking about wealth, okay? I'm talking about where you can walk up to fucking a Lamborghini parking lot or a dealership, a Lamborghini dealership, and walk off with a Lambo on that same day. You feel what I'm saying? Let's drink some water, man. We gotta water up, because if I don't, I'll hurt myself. I'll pull a muscle. So with it, that's the bag. The road to the bag is so hard. It's so complicated that most people give up, and they say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna have to settle with this average car. I'm gonna have to settle for an average car, an average woman, an average house. Maybe I'll just settle and make only 300 grand a year or something. I'll just become a doctor or a lawyer." You know what I'm saying? You know, and the top doctors, they make about 500 grand a year. You feel what I'm saying? The lawyers, top lawyers, they make more than that. But some guys are just satisfied with 500 grand a year, 800 grand a year. So then they say, okay, this is more than enough to be comfortable with. More than enough to be comfortable with, and I'll be good with this. But if you want millions, it's gonna be way more complicated than becoming a doctor or a lawyer. I'm talking about a bag that's worth millions, a multi-million-dollar bag. That's a lot more difficult than, you know, going to school for law, you know, or becoming a doctor. You know, those things take time to accomplish too. Any type of like dream, any type of dream that has a lot of money at the end, or any type of dream that involves money, a lot of money, it takes time, some serious time to get there. Like a doctor, it takes 5 to 10 years, maybe like 8 years. So between 5 to 10 years to like become a doctor. You feel what I'm saying? Become a lawyer, that takes some years too. You feel what I'm saying? Anything that, you know, that has a lot of money involved, you know, where you can live comfortably, you know, it takes time. That's why people become criminals. They're like, God damn, I don't want to go to law school and get that money and take years and shit like that out of my life. I go sell some drugs, or I go jack some cars, and, you know, and make fast money that way. That way I'm instantly paid. You know what I'm saying? Instantly paid. You know, do people go out and rob people and steal and kill because they don't want to go through the hard road. They don't want to take years out of their life to chase a bag. You feel what I'm saying? It takes years. Even like me, I'm chasing this jackpot, right? It's taking me years to get there. It's just like anything, bro. But in the end, I will win eventually when I keep on going and not quitting, man. You feel what I'm saying? And when I study some of the lotto winners, man, that have won before, it took them years to accumulate winning numbers and stuff like that. It took them years, bro. It took them years. Like, I think Richard Lusting, he's a 7-time lotto winner. Throughout a decade, he won multiple times, but it was like one year he won, 10 grand, and then 2 or 3 years after that, he hit a $700,000 jackpot, you know what I'm saying? And then he hit another jackpot for about, $80,000, okay? He just kept piling up wins as the years went by. Because I tell you this, man, the years go by quick, bro. You guys don't know how fast the fucking years go by. I mean, damn. But in that period of time, man, you gotta be pursuing that fucking bag, man. And all these cats on the internet, you know, all the cats on the internet that's complaining about, you know, women not liking them. Oh, he's too short. Or sub 5, I'm sub 5 and I'm screwed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you let like many years pass by and all you did was complain about the situation instead of chasing wealth to get yourself out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that guy, what's his name? The short bald guy or whatever. It's like, bruh, Like you spending years complaining. You know, I mean, you just got on YouTube like 3 months ago. Okay, you got 2.5 thousand or something like that subs. Okay, all you do is complain in your car, bro, about the situation that you in. Oh, I'm 5'4", I'm bald, and shit like that. You feel me? Like, I'm bald, I'm screwed. I ain't got no hobbies, I ain't got no friends. It's like, bro, you isolating yourself, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You putting yourself in that situation. You're not doing anything to get out of your situation. You can become taller if you get the money saved up, or if you just get a bag, go to Hollywood, become an actor, just like Kevin Hart did. He got off his ass and he worked throughout the years. He didn't just cry throughout the years. He got out there and he worked. You know, he's around 5'4", Kevin Hart, or 5'3", or some shit like that. But he got out there and he chased that bag, and now he got a beautiful woman. He got kids and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He got the life that a lot of short dudes want, man. But you got to get out there and you got to earn it throughout the years. I don't care if you chasing the jackpot. If I've been chasing the jackpot for 5 years in a row and I finally hit, I earned that. You feel what I'm saying? I earned it. They can't say, "No, he didn't earn it." No, I chased that fucking shit with a passion every single day for 5 years. I chased that bag I chased the bag with a passion for 5 fucking years, bro. I deserve that. Give me my money. You know what I'm saying? Well, something that I fucking deserve, that I chased it. Look at the man in the store. Tell you, he come here every single day. He turn his numbers in every single day. You see what I'm saying? So if I hit, I deserve it, because I worked it. I worked for it. You know what I'm saying? Putting down $10, $15, $20 a day, sometimes $25. You know, a couple times I put $30 down. You know what I'm saying? You know, depending on how much I made, flying a sign. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I deserve that bag, because I pursued it with a passion every day of my life. You feel what I'm saying? I pursued that shit with a passion. You feel me? So it's all about, you know, it's all about just pursuing it, man, and getting what you want out of life. And it takes time, guys. I'm sorry that it's gonna take you years, and if you get lucky, you might get it within 2 years of chasing it. Only if you fucking lucky, bro. Like all of a sudden you decide you want to go to LA to pursue an acting career in Hollywood. If you lucky, after 2 years of pursuing, you might get your foot in the door. You feel what I'm saying? If you're lucky. Lucky, man. If you're lucky, you might you might come up really quickly. But some people are not lucky like that. Jean-Claude Van Damme took him 5 years to get into Hollywood, but he kept pursuing that shit though every single day, bro. He did not give up. Same thing with Kevin Hart, bro. You know, he kept pursuing that shit, bro. He knew he was screwed from the get-go. The guy's 5'3", 5'4", and he knew he was screwed with women, so he said, "Fuck that, man. I gotta become a comedian." So he started working at it. He started pursuing the comic, you know, scene and shit. You know, he started wanting to become a comedian. So he kept going to stand-ups. He kept on getting funnier. I'm pretty sure his first acting was probably shit. His first comedy stand or whatever, it probably was shit at first. And then he kept getting better as the years went by. And he finally got put on, man, and dude was funny as fuck, bro. Kevin Hart is still funny, bro. But I'm pretty sure he has always been a jokester ever since he was like in high school and shit. Cause remember back in the day, man, motherfuckers used to enter capping sessions and shit. The motherfucker get capped on hella hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, your mama's this, your mama's that. Man, what you talking about, man? With your dirty ass boat shoes. You know, look at your shoes. They starting to talk. You know, dudes been wearing those shoes for so goddamn long that all of a sudden the shoes start to talk. The lips start peeling at the end of the shoe. Your shoes talking, bro. You know, motherfucker, your mama was so fat, she jumped up in the air and got stuck. You know, all that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and you get good at that after a while, bro. And then motherfuckers, they just start making they start making a career out of making people laugh. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they follow through with it. My dad was a comedian, man. I was like, Dad, how come you ain't gonna do no stand up? You a funny ass dude, bro. He didn't do it because he had a negative mind, man. He didn't pursue it, so he died poor. But everybody was saying it wasn't just me, like saying that my dad was hella funny, but there was other people that was telling him like, bro, you used to pursue a comedy because you hella funny, bro. My dad was hella funny, even though me and him didn't get along. But when we talked on the phone, man, bruh, bruh, he made me laugh all the time, bro. Even though we didn't get along up under the same roof. But me and him just talk on the phone, man, and he used to always make me laugh. But he didn't want to pursue it, bro. He didn't have a passion to pursue a comedian career. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't have the passion to do that. But you gotta have a passion. That's what it is, man. You gotta feel something, bro. It's like having a passion for something. You gotta feel it on the inside that this is gonna crack. And I love doing this. When I was doing Capoeira, I was doing it with a passion for that 12 years. I was with it. I was doing it. I was one of the best in the class, bro. One of the best. Now, it wasn't too many motherfuckers that could fuck with me in my classroom. Now, like, there was a few motherfuckers that could fuck with me, man, up in there. I say about, at least in my classroom up here, I say about 5 motherfuckers out of like 30 people. You know, we had a 30 motherfuckers in our class. I was at the top of the food chain in that class. Now, there was a few motherfuckers I couldn't fuck with. I tell you, when I was in that class, man. You know, couldn't fuck with this dude named Jimmy. I couldn't fuck with Eugene either. And, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't fuck with, who else? There was some other motherfuckers in our group I couldn't fuck with. But I got good at it, man, because I was pursuing it with a passion. I was training hard. I went to Brazil twice. You know what I'm saying? I was in good physical condition, low percentage body fat, very lightning fast kicks. You feel what I'm saying? My kicks was lightning fast. You feel me? Lightning. I mean, bro, the kicks were fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a passion. And I trained almost every single day of my life. Like I'm about to train right now. I still ain't stopped Capoeira, bro. I still do it for my aerobic, cardio. You know what I'm saying? I throw kicks. You know, I do side kicks. Yesterday I did side kicks and front kicks. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. No, that was day before yesterday. Day before yesterday I did side kicks and front kicks. Those is your meat and potatoes when it comes to fighting. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta know how to throw straight kicks. Straight kicks are more likely to hit a motherfucker than a spinning kick. You know? Spinning kicks, people could duck up under those motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? A spinning kick, you know, you telegraph your movements when you throw spinning kicks. But when you throw a straight kick, there's there's no telegraphing, man. I go straight to your fucking chest with a straight front snap kick. Straight to your chest or straight to your stomach. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no telegraphing that shit. You just go boom. Motherfucker might see your leg go up, but then they ain't seeing that the kick is coming straight to their chest. You know what I'm saying? You fucked around and got kicked in your chest. You eat a dick, nigga. You eat a dick. The Boondocks. You was talking that good shit a minute ago. Fucked around and got kicked in your chest. You eat a dick, nigga. You eat a dick. For real. But you gotta do those. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. Pursuing stuff with a passion, bro. Like, you gotta be passionate about training, passionate about pursuing your money. You know, passionate about suing the bag, bro. You gotta feel it in your body and your bones and shit, bro. A lot of guys, they don't have that gift like that. You know, I got the gift to pursue something long term because I got discipline, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? I pursue it long term, bro. You know, long term. We gotta work out. I gotta drink some more of this Rockstar. First, we're gonna get some water first, and then we'll get some Rockstar hot. Okay. So remember, bro, keep hope alive. Don't have no negative thoughts inside your head, man, that you can't accomplish anything, man. That's where cats go wrong, bro. They don't believe in themselves, man. You know, when I hit my first small jackpot, I didn't think I was gonna hit that. I kept on going. You know, I kept playing and I finally hit it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was persistent with the plan. That's the reason why I hit my first jackpot. And I'm doing the second, I'm doing it, this for my second jackpot, I'm doing the same thing. I'm still persistent with the plan. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm doing the same thing that led me to my first jackpot, which was $2,000, a little bit over $2,000. And before I hit that first jackpot, I was persistent with the plan. I show up, I turn my numbers in every single day. And then one day, I was checking my numbers. You guys remember, I uploaded in my shorts. Go to my shorts, you'll see my winning ticket right there. One day I was checking my numbers, and then I noticed I matched like 4 numbers 5 times on a $5 ticket. And I was mad that I didn't like at least put $20 down. I would have won $8 grand if I would at least put $20 down. So that's why I put $20 down, $25 down or something like that every single time I play my numbers. You know. So I'm like, damn, I gotta learn from my mistakes. Like, bruh, put more than like, $5 down, because you could win more. And I had the money too. I could have put an extra $15 down. But I don't know, for some reason, I just threw $5 there. And I matched 4 numbers on a $5 ticket on 5 rows. Because that's how I play. I want to win big. Fuck $60,000. Fuck 70. Nah, we need to be up in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what I want to win. 800 grand, 900 grand, a million, $2 million. That's what I want to win, bro. Fuck the $60,000. 60 grand, bro. That's like a car. It's like that ain't nothing, bro. You feel me? That ain't nothing. You know what I mean? You feel me? So my persistence paid off, kinda, but not really, because I'm still here. It's not really, it didn't really. I mean, bruh, if I would have hit like that extra number, if I would have hit the extra number, bro, I would have won like 500 grand. You know what I'm saying? So now I put more down now. Ever since that happened to me, and I was pissed off about it for like months. And I'm still kind of kicking myself, but I let it go. I said, fuck it, just drop it, man. You can't cry over spilled milk. It's already too late, man. Just keep on pressing forward with more money this time around, bro. You got the money, you got the extra $10, throw it down. You got the extra $15, throw it down. Fuck throwing just $5 down, bro. Put more money on that shit, bro. Last time you was kicking yourself because you could have won $8,000. That would have been $8 grand for me. But no, I just had to put down $5 like a dumbass. You feel what I'm saying? But I pursue this shit with a passion, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm back to what I was saying about pursuing this goddamn bag with a passion. You gotta pursue it hard, bro. I mean, you gotta go hard in the paint, bro, because your life depends on it. Your future kids depend on it. Your wife or your girlfriend, your future girlfriend, your future wife, they depend on this shit, bro. You gotta understand, it's more than just you that you're gonna provide for in the future with that money. You're gonna provide for your kids, your wife, your girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? If you're not trying to get married or nothing like that, then you're gonna be providing for your girlfriend. If you're having kids, your kids are gonna benefit off that money, bro. So it's more than it affects more than just you. You feel what I'm saying? It affects more than just you. That's why you have to pursue it with a passion, bro. Your future depends on it. You becoming a doctor or a lawyer, or you going to you're going to Hollywood to pursue an acting career, you have to pursue it because you got to act like everything is on the line, bro. And everything is on the line, bro. Your success is your children's success, bro. That way, when you have children, you bring them into a house with a bright future, bro. Instead of having kids and don't know where the future is gonna happen, or don't know what the future holds and shit. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what the future holds, so you just gonna have children and bring them into the world of struggle because you struggle. That's kind of selfish, don't you think? Anyway, whatever. Pursue the fucking goddamn bag, man, with a passion, bro. Don't ever stop. Don't ever quit. You feel me? The moment you quit, bro, you'll get punished for that shit. Best believe, women will punish you. Society will punish you. You will end up old and alone. You feel what I'm saying? And if you ain't pursuing the bag right now, you better start pursuing it today, man. Time ain't waiting for nobody, bro. Time keeps going and going. You keep getting older and older. And you ain't got no money, man. By the time you get to be 40, 45, 50, man, the dating world gonna be hard, man, when it comes to younger females anyway. I'm pretty sure a lot of like 45, 50-year-old dudes can still pull women around their own age. But when it comes to like them youngins, you're gonna have a hard time with them if you ain't got no bread. The older you get with them, the more it becomes about your motherfucking wallet. I'm telling you, you guys ain't listening to me. You feel me? You motherfuckers ain't listening to me. You know, the older you get as a man, the more it becomes about your wallet with young female. That's why you gotta work, daily and chase that motherfucking bag like a motherfucking like a passion machine. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta chase that bag because, bro, your life is on the line. Like everything is on the line. Your future eating it from the back, and I mean, let me stop. Joey Fingers gonna kick in the door like, what? You said eating it from the back. You know, you feel me? But for real, I'm saying, bro, like, your life is on the line when you're chasing this bag, bro. Your future, your lifestyle, man. You'll be living a lavish lifestyle once you get the bag. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Everything is on the line when you're pursuing this bag. But anyway, let me get my workout on, bro, because I'm running my mouth way too goddamn much. And we already 46 minutes into this video. It was supposed to be only a 30-minute video, but I went 16 minutes over. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, you guys have a blessed day. I'll be back on later. You know how I do it. Dropping 3 or 4 videos a day, or 3 or 4 lives a day, or whatever. You guys have a good day. Peace out, take care, and bless. I am out. I gotta work out. Peace.